Hi, I am Nap Gaking Jr., a math teacher, and you are watching Top Math, a YouTube channel that features solutions to some math competition problems given in the past several years and given here and abroad. So for today's video, we have 5 calculation exercises, and the first one is A is equal to 1 times 1 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial and so on until 2023 times 2023 factorial. So the complete instruction is perform the indicated operations and simplify without using calculators. Okay, so for number 1, we have let's just look at a simpler case. Okay, let's look at 5 factorial. 5 factorial can be written as 4 plus 1 times 4 factorial. And then distributing the 4 factorial over the terms inside the parentheses, we have 4 times 4 factorial plus 4 factorial. Then repeating the process, we have, so first copy the 4 times 4 factorial and do the same thing to 4 factorial what we have done to 5 factorial earlier. So we have this one is 3 plus 1 times 3 factorial, which is 4 times 4 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial plus 3 factorial. And then repeating the process, we have 4 times 4 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial plus 2 plus 1 times 2 factorial. So we have 4 times 4 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial plus 2 factorial. And again, just repeating the process. 4 times 4 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial plus 1 plus 1 factorial before that, times 1 factorial. Okay, which is finally 4 times 4 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial plus 1 times 1 factorial plus 1 factorial, which is just 1. Okay, this is just 1. Therefore, it is easy to see that A is just equal to 1000 factorial minus 1. Okay, so that's our answer to the first calculation exercise. Then number 2, we have Since the difference between sorry for this, the factors of the denominators is 2, we rewrite the given expression. And so we have it's equal to B times 3 halves, and then 2 over 1 times 3 plus 2 over 3 times 5 plus 2 over 5 times 7, and so on, plus 2 over this is now 497 times 499. Am I correct? Yes. And then the last summand is 2 over 499 times 501. Okay. And since the numerator is now the difference of the factors in the denominators, so we can now rewrite B in this manner. This is now 1 minus 1/3 plus 1/3 minus 1/5 plus 1/5 minus 1 over 7, and so on, plus 1 over 497 minus 1 over 499 plus 1 over 499 minus 1 over 501. Okay. And since the terms inside, the inner terms, add up to 0, we are left with 3 halves times 1 minus 1 over 501. Okay, which is equal to 3 halves times 500 over 501. Now 500 divided by 2 is 250, and 501 divided by 3 is 167. Okay, so this is the answer to the second calculation exercise. Then number 3, we have C. Just like in the preceding, exercise, the numerator is the difference. Positive difference of the factors of the denominators. Hence, we have C is equal to 2 squared minus 1 over 1 squared times 2 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 squared over 2 squared times 3 squared plus 4 squared minus 3 squared over 3 squared times 4 squared, and so on, plus this is 100 squared minus 99 squared over 99 squared times 100 squared plus 101 squared minus 101 squared 100 squared over 100 times 101 squared. Okay. And so we have 1 minus 1 over 2 squared plus 1 over 2 squared minus 1 over 3 squared plus 1 over 3 squared minus 1 over 4 squared, and so on, plus 1 over 99 squared minus 1 over 100 squared plus 1 over 100 squared minus 1 over 101 squared. And again, the inner terms disappear because each of them has a negative counterpart, so only the first and the last terms remain. That is, we are left with 1 minus 1 over 101 squared, which is 101 squared minus 1 over 101 squared, which is 100 times 102 over 100 squared, which is 102 add 2 zeros, whereas the denominator is 1021. 1021. $201. Okay. So this is our answer to the third, and then to the fourth. We have the numerators are increasing. If we multiplying or rewriting, okay. Or before that, before that. Let us make this observation. Observe that the difference between 1 and 5 is 4. Between 5 and 13 is 8, and between 13 and 25 and 12, 13 and 25 is 12, okay, and so on. And notice that 4, 8, 13 corresponds to 4, 8, 12, sorry, corresponds to 1, 2, 3, meaning 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12. So that is the pattern that exists here. So we rewrite the given expression as, okay, so our expression now, D is equal to 1/4 times 4 over 1 times 5 plus 8 over 5 times 13 plus 12 over 13 times 25, and so on. For 145 and 181, the difference is 36. And then we are up to 100, up to 100. No. Up to 181. So up to 181. So this is 181 times 221, and the difference between them is 40. Okay. So because the numerators are now the differences of the factors in the denominators, then we have 1/4 times 1 minus 1/5 plus 1/5 minus 1/13 plus 1/13 minus 1 over 25, and so on, plus 1 over 145 minus 1 over 181 times 1 over 181 minus 1 over 221. Okay. So this is equal to 1/4. Again, the inner terms add up to 0. We are left with just 1 and negative 1 over 221, which is equal to 1/4 times 220 over 221, which is 55 over 221. Okay, so that's number 4. And then number 5, the denominator is of the form square root of x plus the square root of x plus 4. So we rationalize the denominator by multiplying both numerators and denominators by square root of x plus 4 minus the square root of x. That is, we have e, since 8 is common, so we can put it outside. So we have 8. And then here we have square root of 5 minus 1 over 4, because we have now rationalized the denominator, plus this is square root of 9 minus square root of 5 over 4, plus square root of 13 minus square root of 9 over 4, and so on, plus square root of what is the last term? 93 and 97. Okay, so this is square root of 93 minus square root of 89 over 4 plus square root of 97 minus square root of 93 over 4. Okay, which we can now write as 2 times square root of 5 minus 1 plus square root of 9 minus square root of 5 plus square root of 13 minus square root of 9, and so on, plus square root of 93 minus square root of 89 plus square root of 97 minus square root of 93. And if you notice, only -1 and positive 97 remain. The rest add up to 0 because each one has a negative counterpart. So we have 2 times square root of 97 minus 1. So this is our answer to number 5. Okay, so that's it for this video. But before we end this video, I would like to give you a challenge. Evaluate the following expression. A is equal to 100 over 3 times 5 times 7 plus 100 over 5 times 7 times 9 plus 100 over 7 times 9 times 11 and so on until 100 over 71 times 73 times 75. And think about this. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? By a certain researcher or scientist. So that's it for now. I hope you learned something and you enjoyed our discussion. And so goodbye for now, and may God bless you all.